Hi everyone, and welcome to our second instalment of our video newsletters. Hopefully everyone really enjoyed the last ones. We did our best and got a lot of helpful feedback and some unhelpful, no, not kidding. But no, it was very well received and some fantastic tips from a few of our clients, and hopefully you'll see the improvement today. So
We can hope.
yeah, we can hope. Today, we're just going to go through a few things about what's happening in our world and what's happening in financial planning that might be of interest to you guys out there. And one of the tips was to keep it short, so we'll get straight into it and hopefully not run as long as last time. All right, so Daniel, what's been happening in our place around the traps?
Couple of things. The first thing that we've enjoyed was our client seminar that we had in October.
Yeah, it was just a few weeks ago. Well, maybe it was October.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The seminar, which was really, really good, well received by the clients that came along. And Stephen and I enjoyed presenting at it.
It was great, and really felt like everyone involved got a lot out of it.
Yeah, it's something that we've wanted to do for a while and have questioned how best to go about it, and it was really well received.
Yeah, so we'll try and do a few more of them going forward, and we'll get one off in the first half of next year, and see some more of you there.
Hopefully with interesting topics.
Yeah, absolutely. I hate to do boring topics.
Yeah, well, boring topics do happen. The other thing that's happened here, impacting our business but not really impacting our clients, was the rollback of the financial planning regulations at the federal government level.
Yeah, so that was initially the updates to the legislation around how financial planners need to look after the best interest of their clients, and then that was then subsequently changed by the new Liberal federal government through regulation. And what's happened now with that regulation?
Well, the Senate actually had the power to say no to those regulations, and so the Senate actually did say no, and that happened the end of the week before. And what that means is everything is as it was before the Liberal Party came into power. As I said earlier, from our clients' perspective, they shouldn't see any real change. Our business standards are significantly higher than the minimum standards by that legislation and those regulations. There will be a couple, you'll see an extra piece of paper in the post and that type of thing, but the biggest change, or very little change,
From a client
perspective, and minimal change here in the office as well. It's a good thing we have Fiona as our part-timer, because she's the one that'll notice the extra work.
Yeah, so a little bit of extra admin, but generally smooth sailing, even with those changes, that is getting a little bit of media time. And something happening also at the government kind of level, 1 January next 2015. So what's that looking like?
That's a Centrelink change, and what the government have done is changed the way superannuation and superannuation income streams are assessed for Centrelink purposes. They are effectively trying to make superannuation assets assessed the same way as any other asset.
Now that sounds like a pretty big change. Who's that going to affect out of those clients who might be listening?
Yeah, it is a big change. It impacts anybody that receives a Centrelink pension, so disability pensions and age pensions. The impact, we've obviously been through our client list and looked at the clients that we think are impacted by it, and we've contacted you. So if you think you're impacted then and you haven't heard from us, then certainly give us a call.
But generally, if you haven't heard from us, then it's all good and we're on top of it.
Yeah, that's kind of where it's at. It is a significant change. It's interesting, I've got a client that they're better off not grandfathering their pension, whereas others it is a genuine concern, and it's something that we have contacted our clients about.
So we'll have everyone who needs to well set up for 1 January, and everyone else it's steady as usual. So that's kind of it, I guess, in the financial planning industry. What's coming up now in our
Coming
world?
up now in our business? Well, Monday the 8th of December is obviously our end
big
of year
Christmas hoopla.
client event, client function. Last year this was a big success. We run a client function every year, and each year it's gotten bigger and gotten better.
Yeah, well, but just judging from the feedback you guys give us about the client Christmas party, everybody loves it. So if you haven't told us whether or not you're coming and you're not sure if you're coming, please let us know by when?
Let us know by Friday this week. So I think that's the 5th.
Yep.
So just let us know if you're coming along. We'd love to see you there. Clients, the feedback we get is clients really appreciate being able to talk to other clients and discuss whether they
nobody
like
wants
Steve
to
and
speak
I.
to us. They just want to speak to each other. So come along and tell each other what you think.
Absolutely.
But that's pretty much it for us. We'll be getting in contact again with everybody just before Christmas to say happy holidays. But otherwise,
Yes, and obviously our paper newsletter is coming out sometime this month as well. So.
all right, well, that's it. We'll try and that was our effort at trying to be as quick as possible and keep things on the track for you. Hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to get those Christmas client function RSVPs in as soon as you can.
No worries.